Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to August of 2023. Interesting developments this month that may impact your relationship or significant business and love partnerships in a very positive way, even increasing your financial gain. Some of you may even get new contracts or up levels in your money and career story. As well, you're going to go through a time this month that you're going to reset a part of your life that has to do with your career and what you value in your work that you're doing. And some of you may make some serious choices in the month ahead to do with what you wish to experience as a joyful and pleasurable career. Now, money isn't everything, as they say. So we'll get going and talk about how the month ahead looks in detail, step by step, over the next 10 to 15 minutes. Before we do, if you're new to my channel, my name's Lori Lothian. I am a whole sign house Hellenistic Western tropical zodiac astrologer. If you're also wanting to explore an app that I love, that I'm a brand ambassador for, you can have a 25% discount code off. My favorite app, the Aura app, I use it on the regular. Started using it in April. I do love this app because it's meditation, hypnosis, sound baths, coaches around the world, kind of a Spotify for the soul, won an Apple award. It's got millions of users, and it's pretty cool actually. And I think that if you want to try a free day 7-day free trial, and if you continue, you get 25% off. Check my code below, an affiliate code as a brand ambassador. And it's posted in my description box as well as on top of my comments, pinned to my comments. This Aura app also has this cool feature of every single day. This is what I like the most, actually. I get a quote. Now, the quote is automatically synced to my iCal. So I see it every day on my iCal, but it's also, I can open the app and see the daily quote. This is the daily quote I'm about to read to you for August, wisdom quotes and motivational quotes. This is a quote from July 18th, the day I'm recording for my Patreon community, who gets all this content ad-free and early access before you guys do. And the quote is, "One of the happiest moments in life is when you find the courage to let go of what you cannot change." Yay, let's all remember that. Very serenity prayer. All right, Scorpio. Let's talk about Mars to start off with. Like Aries, Mars is the lord of your sky. He's a helmsman of your chart. He's the ruler of your sign. And so therefore, what Mars does, you must pay attention to. Mars is going to be in the sign of Virgo for the entire month of August. He got into Virgo on July the 10th. He leaves at the end of August, July the 27th. So this is part of the sky. Virgo has importance to you, but it's exceptionally important because as well, Mercury, who owns that piece of real estate called Virgo, enters in there himself on July 29th, and therefore is co-present with Mars all through August. What this means for you is simple. It means that you may have negotiations, communications, emails, and phone calls coming into your world that allow you to make some changes of direction in your career gains. This is the way money comes to you from the career that you do in this world, or the purpose or the job, the 10th house. Now, this energy is very positive because Mars, as he moves through the 11th house of good spirit, which is its own positive house, with Mercury stewarding him to do the best he can, is in a flow to two planets in the sky during the month of August, a flow to Jupiter and a flow to Uranus in the 7th house of legal negotiations, contracts, vows, clients, audience, customers, people you reach out to from your 10th house, and business partners, and your prime love relationship, the long-term committed one that you may or may not be in. Certainly, if you're not in a relationship, then you might have the opportunity to meet somebody new during the month of August through allies, friends, groups of belonging, and social events. Jupiter in the 7th, all the way till end of next May, is trying to bring you a relationship if you're a single Scorpio. So don't be afraid to socialize in the month of August. Go out, listen to those invitations to come party and hang out with friends, 11th house stuff. Or go to the big gallery opening, or to go to some, club event that you belong to. Because in August, some of you single Scorpios could meet your person. At the same time, if you're in an existing relationship, Jupiter's trying to love it up, expand it, grow it until the end of next year. That means often moving in together, engagements, consolidation, commitments towards monogamy in relationship for you over the next year. As Jupiter moves through your 7th house in the month of August, and flows to Mars in the 11th, your significant love partner may be experiencing luck and sudden bolts of juicy luck and opportunity, as well as you. So the relationship is thriving, but they may also be thriving. And they're thriving through unexpected phone calls, emails, or discussions with friends and allies who act as benefactors. Those are Mercury, Mars people in the 11th house. Now, technically, Mars's transit through your 11th house could put you into conflict with some of your friends or into conflict with some of your, or an older sibling during the month of August. But once Mercury enters a zone, which is all of August, I think those conversations and difficulties become prosperous or good, or you negotiate things through them and it all works out. If you want to negotiate a raise or a promotion, you do have Venus in August moving retrograde through your 10th house. You could definitely go back and renegotiate your salary, get a raise, or even go back to an old job, or have someone from a former career or job path come back to you in your life. And this can be a part of some story that has to do with creating a better outcome financially through the work that you're already doing, or going back to doing work you've done before or a job you've done before. And in August, negotiating a better payment structure, commission structure, or salary. If you're Scorpio with customers and clients, especially say you're like working with people in sales, or you're directly working one-on-one with others, Jupiter's expanding the work you do, bringing better and better clients. Sorry about the sound out there. And then with Mercury trining from the 11th with Mars, there's some really exciting developments here. You might be really getting into a time of your life where you're moving through a month in August is starting a whole new up level in your success financially regarding the relationship you have to clients, should that be true of anything you do. Now, also, so during the month of August, let me give you a couple of dates, right? Mars, the Lord of your sky, who's in a flowing sextile to your ascendant. So this is a positive energy you're experiencing from Mars in your 11th. And Mars can help you eliminate friends you don't like, by the way, but you'll do it in negotiating, calm, reasonable, good ways with Mercury there. Mars will trine Jupiter August 1st to the 4th. This is a bolt of opportunity and luck that you or your business or love partner are having, and it can be financially positive as well. Then later on, Mars will trine Uranus, unexpected surprises and luck and opportunity, August the 15th to the 18th, coming through the marriage house, the friendship house, the great gains from your career house, and it may be involving negotiations and legal contracts as well. Because you have a full moon in the 4th house on August 1st, some of you may also be coming to a completion regarding where you live. And this sometimes can look like a new home could emerge when? In the month that follows, or some negotiations around procuring a new home, especially with Mercury as the ruler of your mortgage house, the 8th, and Jupiter in the legal contracts and offers house. So there's a potential too with Venus retrograding your 10th that things to do with your home from the past are resurfacing. So, you tried to sell your home a year ago and it didn't work, and now you're finally getting an offer or something like that during the month of August for Scorpio rising. At the very end of the month, Mars, the Lord of your sky, trines Pluto. Now, Pluto has spent a lot of time since 2008 traveling through your 3rd house of the local neighborhood, the siblings, the online world, skills-based learning. A lot of you have been doing a lot of learning. A lot of you have been involved deeply in the online world. A lot of you may have been writing. It's a house of writing, and even songwriting, because Neptune's been moving through your 5th house for a long time as well. So, and now this Pluto transit's coming to an end for you guys, Scorpios, and Pluto trine Mars, or actually Mars applying in a trine to Pluto with Mercury co-present, can look like a very powerful energy around a genius new idea that you wish to write or communicate to the world, or it could even look like some powerful directional shift in the gains you make from your career as it applies to the environment, your local neighborhood environment. But also Pluto's in a house of travel, and it may mean that a travel opportunity can emerge in the month of August that's going to be very supportive of good news happening to you and for you in your relationships, your negotiations, your customers, and in the great gains from your career house. So keep in mind that powerful opportunity at the end of the month. That will be August 23rd to the 26th. Again, travel, siblings, great gains from your career, contracts, negotiations, and deals, etc. Venus is star pointing in the heart of the sun August the 13th in your 10th house of career. This is a reset that happened in 2019 August and 2000 and way back in the day, 2015 August, and every 4 years before that, since starting in 1987, there's a potential for a renewal, rebeginning, rebirth in your career and reputation 10th house. This one on August 13th is at 20 degrees of Leo, and therefore, if your Scorpio sun, moon, or rising sign is anywhere between 15 and 25 of Scorpio, it's going to impact you more powerfully. When Venus is up here, star pointing and renewing a vow of some sort about your purpose, she starts from her retrogradation like she did in 2015. So you might want to go back to 2015 because she's about to come out of the sun at the end of this. And you'll find you have more go-getter energy, more chutzpah, more balls to get what you want in your career after this star point on August the 13th through to October 9th when she's still in Leo. Yes, she's in Leo, June, July, August into October because of a retrograde cycle. This should have been good for you for the most part. Favors from the boss, promotions and raises, congeniality, hopefully not an office romance, the dark side of Venus in the 10th house, like, you know, falling in love with the boss or something. But more or less, it's a positive work transit. And she's retrograding all of the month of August. She started July the 22nd and will be retrograding until September 4th. That can mean something like, you know, you're reassessing, reevaluating something to do with your work or going back to a job or work thing you've done before. So keep that in mind as well as the star point is engaging on the 13th. It's coming from a retrogradation. Venus in her retrograde motion will be making her second contact with 2 planets out of 3 that she will do between June and October. And that retrograde contact with Jupiter and Uranus is playing out in a square. Now, squares from Venus can be still positive, but we do have tension. And all squares, as they are the nature of Mars, require decisions and action, and sometimes a force of willpower to be showing up in the life of you. Venus in your 10th house keeps causing squares to your marriage or business house, business partners and marriage partners. This could simply be you're really doing well at work and you're really loving your work, or you're really trying to be successful in your work, and your marriage partner is like all grumpy about it, or your business partner is grumpy about something. But, you know, it's a conflict energy. And, you know, maybe they want more time with you. Maybe they want more play. And, you know, you got Saturn in your house of romance for a couple more years. And that'd be like you're busy working and you're working hard to find play, but you're not playing that easily. It includes sexual and romantic relationships with your beloved. So if your beloved may be getting all bummed out right now, if you have a beloved. So let's go through the dates. Venus will square Uranus first, August 8th to the 10th. Unexpected, shocking, and surprising developments with your love and business partners, maybe, but also with your career as it relates to contracts and agreements. But you will find it mostly positive because Jupiter is in Venus's house with Uranus and trying to make things please Venus herself, okay, who's in your 10th house of career. And then later on, the second pass, Venus squares Jupiter, August 21st to the 25th. Well, Jupiter's opportunity and Venus's luck, and they're both luck, and there's opportunity and luck and money and love, but there's a square. So some kind of willpower, decisive action moment is occurring August the 21st to the 25th, connected to your work environment. And maybe it's like your partner has an opportunity and it's like, oh my God, their opportunities is causing me friction at work. And I wanted to honor their great, exciting opportunity they've got. And now I have this tension in my work, okay, because they want me to spend time with them, or we're going to move to a new country because of their job or a new home or something. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, right? August 21st to the 25th. And there may be tension between somebody in your workplace and your marriage partner. And hopefully that's not an office romance, because that definitely can look like an office romance destabilization energy this August for some of you Scorpio sun, moon, and rising signs. The lunations themselves, I don't cover all the details. That's in my all signs video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit my bell for notifications, because then when I do my deep dive into the 3 moons of August, because we have a blue moon at the end, you'll be getting all the information about that in depth, like the stars, the asteroids, all the minutia of what's happening. But anyway, just to remind you that the new moon that happens every summer in Leo is in your 10th house. So you're going to always have a new moon, new beginning, new reset. And this is happening August the 16th. So you may be resetting a new beginning, but this is more powerful. This is like the August of 2019 and 2015 career and livelihood resets. Okay? Because we have a new moon, but we also have a Venus Cazimi here. So 2 kinds of new beginnings are happening this year. and you won't get it again for another 4 years. So if you can go back in time to 2015 and 2019, you may have found that you made deep, profound changes in career and work stories. So this new moon is going to take 6 months to give you all of the goodies you need to see. New moon in the house of career and reputation can be a new beginning in your career and reputation over the 6 months that follow. Yeah, like a new job, okay, a new career path or something like that. But Venus says, and you really enjoy it, and you got the balls and chutzpah to pursue it. Also, the blue moon is August the 31st because it's a third lunation of a calendar month, and it's at 7 degrees of Pisces. This is a full moon in Pisces, and it's sitting really, really close to Saturn, who's in the house, Pisces house himself. So a lot going on there. So we have a full moon that can represent completion in a place of your sky that represents creative projects, entrepreneurship, sexuality, pregnancy and children, the children you have. A full moon here can be a fullness, like you finally complete the novel, you kind of complete the album, you know, and you're coming to a fullness of a completion when August 31st, add about a month, because this is taking cue from something you started 6 months ago. But a fullness and a completion with Saturn co-present in your 5th house can also look like the completion of something with one of your children, and they're completing something, and it's not even about you. They finish university, they finish something that they started 6 months ago. If it's a romance and not a significant love relationship, like you're just been dating somebody, and a full moon on Saturn in the house of sexual love and romantic love, in a dating kind of lightweight, that can end that relationship for some of you Scorpios. Again, August 31st, perhaps add a couple weeks. Alrighty, I think that's all I have to say today. I'm looking over my charts. Yep, just reminding you, with Jupiter in your 7th house, some of you are going to live with someone, get married, or find a new partner by the end of this transit, which ends on May the 24th next year. So I'm looking forward to seeing how many of you Scorpios get paired up leveled, or upgraded in love over the next year. Let me know how that works out for you in my comments. Thanks very, very much. And Scorpio, don't forget, 25% off after your 7-day free trial of the Aura app. Meditate, sound bath. What is that thing called? My brain is offline. Oh, my brain won't remember what it's called. AMDSR, hypnosis, everything is there. So if you want to get into that stuff and check it out, yes, I'm a brand ambassador. So when you buy the app with 25% off, they love me back with a bit of a tip. Thanks, Scorpio. Take care and be well in the month of August.